Assalamu alaikum. We are reading about the life of our Prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to make sure that we practice our religion the way Allah Ta'ala has commanded. Before I continue, I want to again read from the book Ethics of Islam. When the Sahaba radiallahu ta'ala an Ijma'in saw the huge number of warriors fighting along the Islamic front during the holy war called Hunayn, some of them said that they will never again lose another war. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam became very upset upon hearing what they had said. At the beginning of the war, the help of Allah Ta'ala did not come to the warriors of the Islamic front, and they started to lose the war. But later on, Allah Ta'ala pitied them and granted them victory. Let us continue. Abu Abdullah Muhammad Marâkashî, Rahim Allah Ta'ala, an Islamic scholar that lived till the year 683, listed those who had attained their wishes by making Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam their intercessor in his valuable book called Misbah-ul-Zulam. One of them, Muhammad bin Munkadir, said that a man, before going out for jihad, had deposited 80 gold coins with his father for safekeeping and said, "Keep them for me. You may lend them to the needy." A famine took place in Medina. Muhammad bin Munkadir's father had lent them to those who suffered from famine. When the man came back and wanted his money back, his father told him to come to the next night, and he supplicated at the Hujrat Asada till morning. My father said that a man came who told him to open his hands and gave him a packet of gold coins. He counted them at home and saw that they were 80 gold coins. Delighted, he immediately returned them to the owner. Hadrat Imam Muhammad Musa, in the beginning of his book, explains about an incident as follows. In the year 637, we set forth from the Sadar fort with a group of distinguished people. There was a person who was guiding us. After a while, we ran out of water. Then we started to search for water. Meanwhile, I went to relieve myself. At that moment, I felt terribly sleepy. Thinking that they would wake me up anyway, when they depart, I laid my head on the ground. When I woke up, I found myself alone in the middle of the desert. Forgetting me, my friends had gone. Having been left alone, I was seized with fear. Then I wandered around. I had no idea where I was and where to go. Everywhere was flat sand. Soon after that, it became dark. There was not even a trace of the caravan with which I was traveling. I was all alone in the dark. My fear became worse. I became confused. I started to walk faster. After a while, thirsty and tired, I collapsed. Finally, I gave up hope and my life and felt that my death was approaching. The thirst and tiredness brought many pains and suffering to a breaking point. Suddenly, I came to my senses. In the dark of night, I supplicated, "O Rasulullah, help! I ask for your help from you with the permission of Allah Ta'ala." As soon as I finished what I was saying, I heard someone calling me. When I looked where the voice was coming from, brightening the darkness all around, wearing completely white clothing, I saw someone whom I had never seen before calling me. Approaching me, he took my hand. At that moment, all my tiredness and thirst disappeared. It was as if I was born again. I suddenly warmed toward him. We walked hand in hand for a while. I felt that I had one of the most beautiful moments of my life. After climbing over a sand dune, I saw the lights of the caravan with which I was traveling and heard the voices of my friends. Then he approached them. The animal which I had been riding was following the caravan from behind. Suddenly, it stopped in front of me. When I saw my mount in front of me, I cried out. When I cried out, the person who was with me let go of my hand. Then he held my hand again and helped me mount my animal. After that he said, "We never refuse those who want something from us and ask for our help," and left. At that moment I understood that he was our master, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. During his return, it could have been seen that the nur that he was radiating was ascending skywards in the darkness of the night. As he disappeared, I came to my senses. I said to myself remorsefully, "How did I not kiss our master's Rasulullah's hands and feet?" However, it was too late, and I missed the opportunity. Abu al-Khayr Akhtar, rahimahullah ta'ala, after 5 days of hunger in Medina, came to Hujrat Asada and greeted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said he was hungry and soon fell asleep off to the side. In his dream, he saw Rasulullah coming, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq on his right, Umar Farooq on his left, and Ali al-Mutada, radiallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in, walking in front of him. Hadrat Ali came and said, "O Aba al-Khayr, stand up. Why are you lying down? Rasulullah is coming." He immediately stood up. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and gave him a big loaf of bread. Later, Abu Khayr said, "I began eating as soon as I took the loaf, as I was very hungry. When I had eaten half of the loaf, I woke up and I found the other half in my hands." Ahmed bin Muhammad Sufi said, "While in the Hijaz deserts, I had no possessions left. I reached Medina. I gave salam to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam by the Hujrat Asada. Then I sat somewhere and slept. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam appeared. 'Have you come, Ahmed? Open your hands,' he ordered. He filled my hands with gold. I woke up. My hands were full of gold coins. Once Imam as-Sambhuri, rahimahullah ta'ala, lost his key. He could not find it. Finally, he went to the Hujrat Asada and said, 'O Rasulullah, I lost my key. I can't go home.' A boy brought the key. The boy said, 'I found this key. Is it yours?' Wa alaykum salam.